We got another caller on the phone. I hope it's not Snoop Dogg. That's not you, is it, Snoop?
All right, yeah, it's not Snoop Dogg. Maybe you can get us on with
I want him
Snoop
on
Dogg.
here.
Big respect to Snoop
I'll
Dogg.
invite him to the Freedom Rally in Boston.
All right, so caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Boston.
Boston in the house.
Yeah.
Big up. We coast to coast and worldwide.
There we go.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us here,
Hit
man.
up
We really
on
appreciate
Facebook
your
to
support.
Check it out, and
Very nice.
I just my big thing is, not in terms of how to grow, but how do we get it done in Massachusetts? I got an organization I'm working with, MassCann NORML. We got a huge event, 100,000 people come out.
But you just
We're
got Scott
stuck
Brown,
with these
man.
Politicians. Yeah.
Is he pro?
We not. We had a protest against him. We actually, we got more votes than he did in any election we've had for decrim. So we're trying to fund medical. We need the money.
So Scott Brown is not a proponent of medical marijuana then in the state of Massachusetts?
Not at all.
Boo, Scott
Go
Brown.
on YouTube videos that we did a protest against him. He actually tried to recriminalize after we got 65% of the vote.
Oh, dear.
And, he backed off of it because obviously he knew it was going to be a campaign issue if he kept bringing it up.
Yeah, that's a bummery one, man. I feel really sorry for you guys.
Martha Copley, too. She was terrible. It's like
she was pretty weak. You gotta admit.
Hey, what's the medical cannabis collective community like in Boston?
Non-existent.
I would say there's nothing organized.
Yeah, underground
everything's
completely.
underground.
Huh?
Right,
wow.
right.
And
big
a lot of
props to
people
the medical
moved to
community in
Rhode
Boston.
Island, and they're moving to Maine, and they're looking at New Jersey and California and Oregon. All my friends are moving out.
No, don't come here,
best
please.
Activists. So that's an issue. It's like we have so much support with voters here, but we can't get it through the state house. These guys are afraid to allow it to do a vote.
Have you contacted
Bob
marijuana?
DeLeo.
Have you contacted the Marijuana Policy Project office in your state? Those guys are really good. I have to say, they're the best lobbying organization for medical marijuana or any marijuana, and common sense drug laws too. I think, and they got a good voice on the media.
I work with a guy in Mass, Matt Allen. He's funded by them. There's only really a couple in Mass.
Yeah, I'd say connect with people in that organization for your state, and they're really successful in quite a few states in lobbying for medical patients.
I would love to see some medical, dispensaries, people out there in California fund it in Massachusetts. We have a ballot initiative. We got 2-3 different organizations. We have 800 kids at Suffolk University, the law school, who are now in a new NORML chapter. We have students for sensible drug policy. We have a huge movement here. Right. We just got to bust it open with a ballot initiative for medical marijuana.
Absolutely, promote it. Talk about it.
With everything.
Come out. I smoke.
There you go.
There you go. So let's do it. Boston. Let's do Boston next.
Boston.
Right, if you're listening, you have the money out there, and you want to fund a place, go to Massachusetts and fund it there.
Give us some information, our listeners worldwide, on how to get involved with that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No. Well, once again, give our listeners some information on how to get involved with it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'd say 2 or 3 different sites, normal.org. No matter where you are in the world, you can start a chapter.
Worldwide.
And you can look up a chapter. It's worldwide. And I would also say if you're in Boston, it's MassCann.org, MassCann.org.
MassCann.org.
Yep. They have a lot of members, and they have a huge event every September. And I'm part of the organization, so I think MassCann is, they're doing. Also, you got LEAP. We actually have law enforcement against prohibition.
Of course, we've reached out to them ourselves. We're gonna have them on our show soon.
Yeah, Jack Cole. He lives in Medford, so he's in Boston. So he's actually a former New Jersey long-time drug cop, arrested people, and said, "I like the people I was arresting more than the people I was working with." What
does that say?
That was the result of busting people for drugs.
And LEAP was featured in American Drug War. We had Kevin Booth on our show a little earlier today, the producer and filmmaker for American Drug War, who has a new movie out called How Weed Won the West. Hey, let me ask you let me say 2 things. One, I'll ask you a favor and then make you an offer. One is, be sure, please, to spread the news about us in Boston. We are a global forum for the medical cannabis movement worldwide. It's not just about L.A. You know what's going down here. We try to let people know what's going down in this particular area, but we also want to hear from the rest of the world, and that's why we thank you for joining us. And then here's an invitation to come back on a regular basis. We'd love to have you come in with a regular little insight on what's going on in Boston. What do you say?
I would definitely do both of those. That works for me.
Hey,
I like this. Definitely.
Hit us up at our email, talk2us, TALKTO, talk, TOUS, at latalklive.com. Talk to us at latalklive.com. Let me get your email. I'll send you mine once I get it from that, and then we'll do some communicating. We'll connect you with
that again. Talk to us at LALive.com.
No, talk to us at latalklive.com. latalklive.com. And that's talk, TOUS.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's the number 2 for 2.
No. It's TO. Talk, TOUS.
TOUS.
Okay. Or you can just go right to the website and go to the contact link. Hey, thanks for joining us from Boston.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you. Indeed, man. We got people from all over the globe reaching out to talk to the folks here at the Marijualogist. I'm your host, Richard Carr. We are joined and honored to have in our studios Mr. Jason of Build and Grow, and, of course, my esteemed colleague, Inquisitive Professor Ness. Hey, listen, fellas, that's about it, man. That's all the show we've got for you today. We're going to wrap it out with a few more final comments from our good friend Jason, who joins us from Build and Grow. Jason, what do you got to say?
All right, grow your own. Let's do it. Legalize it fully.
Indeed. Tell our listeners how to get in touch with you, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, 818-495-4786. And info at Build and Grow, build, the letter N, grow.com.
Indeed. Want to thank the good doctors over at Michael Morris, MD, official sponsors and doctors of the Marijualogist. Want to thank our friends over at South Bay Canna Clinic, new sponsors of the Marijualogist. Give them a call at 310-517-0420. Want to thank Kevin Booth and our good friend Brett, who joined us on our show to talk about that new movie that Kevin's got coming out. Can't wait to see that. How Weed Won the West. Want to thank our good friend Jason of Build and Grow, our guest host this week on the Marijualogist. I hope you had a good time, man.
You know, I enjoyed having you here in the studio today. Turn on the music a little bit, Richie. Turn on a little bit right here. We're still in overdrive.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
I just want to say thank you so much, Jason. You know, there's a lot of insight that you gave everybody, all of our listeners, anywhere that they're listening worldwide, because we're all over the country and worldwide. So people are going to be moving to growing indoors. This is going to be a global revolution.
I hope they move to growing outdoors, actually, wide open in the outdoors, because that's the best. I mean, I don't know if it's the best, but it's the easiest.
And I think it's a statement of our rights as medical cannabis patients and citizens of this great country to exercise our right to grow, indoor or outdoor. And, Jason, you can help them in either set, right?
Absolutely.
Indeed. All right, one more time. Jason of Build and Grow.
All right, 818-495-4786 or info at build, the letter N, grow.com. buildandgrow.com.
Official sponsors of the Marijualogist and your grow gurus. Professor Ness, what you got, man? You chomping at the bit, man.
Yeah, you
Thinking
know what?
on the keyboard. What you got over there?
You know what? I
sativa
just want to
working
give
good on you, ain't it?
I wanted to give everybody a big announcement, you know, for HempCon. I know we've talked about it a little bit earlier. HempCon 2010, the medical marijuana show, is going to be coming up here at the Los Angeles Convention Center February 19th through the 21st. Once again, that's here at the LA Convention Center, February 19th through the 21st. So go check it out. Go mingle with everybody that's going to be there. Most likely Friday's going to be the opening night, the gala, and all that stuff. May night, Saturday. You know, I'm going to be walking around there probably 2 days out of 3. So it looks like it's going to be good.
Build and Grow will be there.
Build and Grow is going to be there. Jason, make sure you look for Jason. He's going to be out there. Also, you got to remember, what's the other one? This is being sponsored by Beverly Hills NORML. Cheryl Schumann is the executive director, and she's going to be giving a big lecture. And Frederick Rhodes, the director of operations. They're going to have a lot of people out there. You know, they're going to have 420 Magazine, 420 Times, the LA Weekly, Daily Buds, Kush, LA Jam, and many, many other sponsors out there. A lot of people are going to be just getting insight on a new market that's coming up.
Education, indeed.
I think that
medical cannabis
the tickets are $12 to $15.
That's affordable. That's compassionate.
That's pretty good.
Indeed.
Yeah.